Good morning. It's Johnny Sunshine. It's Friday, guys, and I gotta go put a water heater in. But I gotta tell you, my fucking eyes are killing me, man. Tough even to drive. I'm gonna put my seat back in up here in the front this weekend in my truck. Get rid of this big ass fucking mess. I'm taking everything out of this front of my truck. This ain't working for me, man. So the battle fucking continues. It never ends. Let me go pick up this water heater and throw it in. It's CPVC in the house. It should be simple. Put a new ball valve in it. The pan's not gonna be needed. I'm gonna use one of those cheap ass, unreliable, fucking homeowner style shark bite ball valves. I've bought literally thousands of them and haven't had an issue with them. Go back to a house 20 fucking years later and it still looks brand new. Let me go get this done, man. I mean, literally, I'm driving with one eye fucking closed. Now my right eye's fucking killing me. Look at this motherfucker just walked right out in front of me. Fucking space cadet. Fucking Goomba. Hey, how you doing? He keeps doing that. He's gonna be doing a fucking impression of a love bug stuck to somebody's front end. I can't see, man. I shouldn't be driving. I need a helper, man. I got a kid in mind. Great fucking plumber. He's a YouTuber. He moved down from New Jersey. I think he lives up in Tampa, somewhere, you know, not far from my house. And I may have to make this kid an offer, man. You know, possibly he can own this business. Help me out. He can teach me a lot of things because he did come up in New Jersey where you do everything, air conditioning, heating. I've been watching his videos on YouTube. Young black kid, and he's just impressive as hell. The shit that he knows, even about his YouTube channel, is impressive. The way he does the voiceovers. He's an impressive kid, man. I would definitely entertain the prospect of having him come aboard, and I can take a back seat. He can run service calls. He can go right out on his own truck, and in a lot of areas he probably knows a lot more than I know. So it could be change is coming. I can't see anymore, guys. I just can't fucking open my eyes. The sun's so fucking bright down here in Sarasota, I can't open my eyes without my sunglasses. Man, I gotta say, it's quiet around here on Friday. Weather's a little weird. I don't think they're calling for rain today, but mostly cloudy. Eventually it'll rain for sure, and we sure need it. So I got all my shit to put this heater in. Should be easy. knocked out, and then I'm knocking off. Well, I gotta go pick up my air conditioning system, man. Just need to make sure that a heat strip, a 10 kW heat strip, comes with it. If not, I need to know how much that is. Not that I need it. I mean, my house really never gets that cold. I've been there for 25 fucking years. I don't think I turn the heat on too often. But if I ever sell the place, it needs to be there. So, I need to check on that. And I got a number of a guy, a contractor, who will help me install this thing, man. So that's a good thing. I'm going to touch base with him, and he's got the EPA certification and all that shit, so that I can register it with the manufacturer and pull a permit for it, you know, get her done, Jackson. But I might not need it for 5 years. But I'm gonna buy. I was looking into the 410A. I can get 25 pounds of it for $400 or something. Way cheaper than this new shit. So I'm happy I got this system. I'm gonna buy a jug of fucking gas just to have, and this guy can give me a list of all the little shit, or maybe he even has some of it. Like, I don't want to have to buy a whole roll of copper because I need a fucking foot of it. You know what I'm saying? A refrigeration line. But it ought to be interesting. It's going to be a learning experience for me, and I'm going to get all that shit put in. It's going to be sitting in place when this guy shows up, and we're going to do the final connection. Even if I have to buy I've been eyeballing some air conditioning tools and equipment on Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist. A lot of guys retiring or whatever, going out of business for whatever reason. There's a lot of shit out there, and I'll be honest, it's, you know, like $1,000. I could pretty much get all the shit I need, man. Just, I need to make sure it all works, though. You know what I'm saying? I hate to buy a bunch of junk. Let me go over here and get this fucking water heater put in, Jackson, and go from there. Where the fuck's my other phone? I've been leaving my phones, man. God damn it. Hopefully I have my phone. Alright guys, so this is Turtle Rock in Sarasota. One of the first communities that I worked in when I went into business. I was doing work for Lennar Homes and US Homes. They were building in here. It's a damn good possibility that I put the original plumbing in this house.
1,000 feet, turn left onto Ridge Lake Place.
And so we'll see, man. But I did a lot of work in here. My company fucking blew up very quick. I mean, my first year in business, I did, I think, 250 new houses. Bought some new trucks. Started my business with a new truck. It's very successful. But
take the next left onto Ridge Lake Place. Then your destination will be on the right.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure that
your destination is on the right.
5106 right there. 5106 is a damn good possibility I put the plumbing in this house. It's tough to remember all of them. I'll be able to tell just by the way the work was done. let's go check it out, man. This goddamn thing, every time I pull up to a job, this one thing falls out. Good morning. So this heat has been replaced. I can tell you that that is not a ball valve that I installed. This is a replacement heater anyways. She's only replacing it because the insurance company wants it to. Oh, Jackson.
How you doing?
Almost lost it. How
Nice
you
to meet
doing, buddy?
Very good.
So you got with the new tariff, unfortunately, with the new tariffs, this water heater, the price of it went up $2,000. So you have a check from me for that much?
I do not.
Okay. I'm kidding with you, brother.
Oh, you're kidding with me?
Yeah, that was a dry joke, I get it.
Okay.
Anyways, we agreed on a price. You got the check?
Yeah, I do.
That's fine. You don't need to give it to me
Okay.
till I'm finished. I'll get this thing out of here, and I'm gonna turn the water off because I want to put a new valve on for you. Okay?
All right.
Thanks, brother.
Yep.
Take me about an hour.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find this breaker for the water heater. It's gonna be a 30 amp breaker. Water heater. Man, my eyes are so fucking bad. 9 and 11. It's gonna be this one. I'll check that before I pull it. I'm gonna go ahead and pump this down. This is a supposedly this has been in here for 14 years, so let me get my pump and get pumping her down, Jackson. So I'm leaving the water on, the pressure on, and the valve on to blow this thing out. Yeah. Make sure I get good flow. I've already got my hose run out. Gotta find some power here. Close by. This pump is very nice. It's got a long cord on it. Very good. I've got 3 of these things, so I'm going to turn this on. You can hear it. I can see it. She's flushing good. I'm going to shut this valve off. It doesn't need to be replaced, but I'm going to put a new one in anyways. And now I'm going to open the relief valve. I'm going to turn the water off. Pumping like a big dog. Pumping like a big dog. See if I can find the water service right here. House has been repiped. So I want to shut that. And I'm going to open the valve on the water heater and let that overhead piping drain down into the water heater while I do this. I'm going to disconnect this thing. This kid's got some nice radio controlled cars here, man. Cool shit. And my grandson used to have one of these. Oh, that's a Corvette. I bought my grandson one of these cars when he was just a little guy. So I just want to show you the difference between a Ream and this Bradford White. They're messy looking. The compartment where the wires are, the compartment where the elements are. I had a talk with the Bradford White representative over at Procurement. I know that heat is off. Oh, Jackson! See that? Motherfucker shocked me. It didn't get me, but it... I always put these caps back on just to be safe. But I saw a little spark there, guys. Gotta check this. It might be marked wrong. Let me get my meter. It's on. Still powered up, guys. Alright, she's off now. The panel is marked incorrectly, guys. This is actually a 25 amp breaker. They changed that code back in the day, so yeah. I'm always careful taking it apart, even when I think it's off. And it pays to be that way. Assume it's on. That's all I can say. trembles when you are here. Hear that sucking? Just sucking the water out of this thing. So that's not up to code anymore. You can't have it running out of the house. It needs to go to the floor. So I need to disconnect that drain, cap it. I'm going to leave the topper in there. And just put a plug in it. Because I don't want to have to deal with a hole in the wall. High drop time. That's it, guys. She pumped down, man. Probably less than 5 minutes. 4 minutes and 36 seconds on the clock on my camera. These heaters are a dime a dozen down here now in Florida with CPVC coming out of the wall. It don't get any simpler than that, guys. I can't believe these guys charge so much for such a simple task. But that's what they do. Making America great again, yeah. And ripping off your fucking neighbor. Scooby-Dooby-Dee. Now I'm afraid of this wire, which is okay. Scooby-Dooby-Dee. vents, guys. Damage. It's looking good, Jackson. I'm gonna throw this one right back up. I'm gonna put up the truck. Yeah. Guys, what I did this morning, and I do this every once in a while, I buy everything I need for a water heater, just for my price checking, to see how much it costs me to do the whole job. That's what I did this morning. So I want to sweep this out. A lot of shit in the corner. I'm going to put it back on these blocks. Uh-oh. I don't know, man. That shit might look like termite stuff. That one's glued to the floor. So I'm just going to put a cap on that. Put a 3/4 inch cap on that adapter. Put these are out kind of far on the edge, man. That's how you get a tank. That's how the tank buckles, because you're not actually supporting the weight of the water heater. I like to have one in the back and one in the front, two in the front, and make sure you get it under the tank and not just on the outer casing. That's how you get that buckle in the back where the seam comes apart. Cut this cold off. Nice and dry. turn this guy a little bit so it's easier to service. I'm going to put it on a 45 like this, just because of what they have here. It's going to make servicing it a lot easier. I am going to have to use some 45s. But what I'm going to do now is go down and adjust these blocks. And if it's rocking a little bit, guys, it's really not a big deal, because with the weight of the water in it, it's gonna settle out, man. And it'll be fine once you get it full of water. Scooby. Alright, so that's on a 45. It'll make it a lot easier to service for the next guy. And I'm gonna lower this just a tad. Get it under this fucking car up here. Let me go get some fitting. Alright guys, so in keeping things honest, I just spent at least a half hour trying to find my wrenches for water heaters, my socket, my crescent wrenches for these big fittings, and my big chrome wrench, everything I need for a water heater. And it's not on my truck, man. I literally went through the whole fucking truck, sweating my ass off, and I can't find my shit, man. And the last time I hooked a water heater up that I needed that stuff was on that repipe. And I know the guy that I work for is a thief. He looks at, you know, if he gets you for $100 tool or whatever, that's $100 he just saved. And I know that because I went to his house one day. I put a water heater in for him, and he called me up a couple months later, and he wanted me to put in one of those Coro Protects on the water heater. And I get over there and I look on his fucking workbench, and he's got my drill sitting there on his fucking workbench, proudly displayed. And I was like, hey man, is that my fucking drill? He goes, oh yeah, I forgot to call you, man. I was like, no, you can't be trusted. So I was worried about him the whole fucking time I was doing that repipe. My truck's wide open, and he's out there, and he pulls his truck right next to my truck. I hope he didn't steal a bunch of tools off my shit, but, you know, to be missing all of that stuff is just really insane. I'm hoping they're sitting in my garage or on that table in my driveway, and I'll take all that shit back. But, you know, once bitten, twice shy is the old saying. I mean, I caught this guy with my shit, and it's tight. He don't like spending money. Penny saved is a motherfucking penny earned, or penny stolen is a penny earned. I don't like that shit, man. But that was the last place I used that socket, hooking up that water heater, because I changed all the adapters on it, on that repipe. Yeah. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. So that, I'll still get this thing done. I got here a little before 10, 5-10 minutes before 10. And I'm sure I'll be done by 11:30, even after, wasting a half hour looking for fucking tools. So it is what it is, guys. And I'm obsessed with when I lose a tool, I do not sleep until I find that motherfucker. I mean, literally, I've been up in the middle of the night going through my truck with a flashlight because I can't sleep. It's sick. I'm a sick man. But I'm just that way about my tools. Okay, so I need a piece. 10 3/8. Johnny does know how to read a tape measure, guys. Yeah. I'm just gonna go 10.5. Yeah. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. I got some fresh glue here, guys. Yeah. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. I need a piece. I measured to this bottom lip, 48.25. 48 is going to give me the at least 2 inches above the floor. I'll put a 90 on it and throw that thing in. So I know what I'll be doing all weekend. Searching for my fucking tools. I'll call them, oh yeah, you left them in that fucking utility room. Well, why the fuck didn't you call me, man? Fucking dirty, rotten fucking scoundrels. He's a fucking trumper, what do you want? Dishonest till the motherfucking cows come home. Okay, so that's that. Let me get a coupling. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Look at the difference in color from the CPVC that's pretty old. If this is 10 to this pipe, no, that's 11.5. I always stub mine out at 10 off the side wall and then 18. 10 and 18. Get a couple of pieces here. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Skidoo-biddy-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Skibbo-biddy-dee. go with 3.5. Scooby-Dooby-Dee. 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 Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Ba-ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. That's gonna work, Jackson. Scooby-Dooby-Dee. A little long, but that's what, you know. 2 3/8, 2 1/4. You're a fucking hack. Yep. Yes, I am. You know, the look, I mean, literally has absolutely nothing to do with the way a system works. I mean, you try to make it look pretty, but, you know, I'm not going to spend all fucking day turning this fucking thing into a Mona Lisa, you know what I'm saying? A fucking Rembrandt. Dig it, motherfuckers? Alright, so I want to put this valve on. And they're just a real pain, you know. CPVC is so brittle. You can't work with it. Coming from guys who never fucking used it. Oh, that was terrible. That was just fucking terrible. Yeah, so I brought in 2 45s, and I can't find one of them. Scooby-Dooby-Dee. Scooby-Doo-Doo. So on the shark bite, I always round this edge. I don't like using deburring tools, even on copper, because it leaves, wherever you stop, there could possibly be a sharp edge. And then also all that copper is falling down into the system, and it's going to end up in a valve somewhere. I mean, that's the bottom line, y'all. So this, I just need to make sure that I can get a tool on here to get that fitting off. So I'm going to cut it like right here. Check it out again. Yeah, that's gonna work. There's a formula for figuring that out, you fucking hack. Yeah, let me get my calculator. Start doing a bunch of math. Like a fucking real professional. off on that there. The good thing about these shock bite fittings is they spin the fitting in it and the pipe. So I could put that on like that and say, oh fuck, I gotta rip it off and do it again. No, I don't. I just have to go like that, guys. It's a great thing. Trust me. Get with the fucking program, dummies. 4-inch piece, y'all. Oh, a little short of 4. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. So I went into the supply house this morning, and a guy yells out, "Johnny Sunshine!" And I said, "Yeah, I'm giving out free autographs today, man." He's like, "Yeah, that's great. I don't want one." It's like, really, man? You don't want one? What the fuck's wrong with you? So I can take a little off of this. So I gave him the old Johnny Sunshine. Kiss my ass, motherfucker. I'm kidding, he's a real cool guy. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Skibooby-Doo. Okay, so this one's done, guys. Just gotta hook up this power. And I need to change out this one on this one heater. I need to change this bracket. Let me put this stuff away so I don't spill anything. Get some new wire caps. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Skibooby-Doo-Doo. Now I'm afraid of this thing, man. So what I'm gonna do is do it the old-fashioned way, man. I'm gonna connect these two. Alright, I'm satisfied. I know, guys. You need to get one of those fucking fault testers. Yeah, I have them. I've got 12 of them with dead batteries, guys. The battery problem. Yeah. Scooby. Oh, you put that nut on upside down. Fucking amateur. Fuck you. Sometimes you get tired of hearing that shit, boys. That's all I'm saying, y'all. It ain't healthy, man. It just ain't fucking healthy, y'all. So I always try to leave all the wire that's on these things. I'm gonna go ahead and hook these over. I don't have my whatchamacallit, my my snips. So I'm just gonna put this guy back in here like so. Come on, baby. Oh, I can't believe how he does that. He's such a fucking amateur. Jesus Christ. Look at him. Look at him struggle. Yeah. Code issue, guys. Needs to be a machine screw. Electrical code. Scooby-Dooby-Dee. That's nice and tight. Nice and tight, y'all. So I'm letting this glue set up. It's supposed to be 25 minutes. I mean half hour. When it's outside like this, outside of the wall, I don't pay much attention to all that. I know that after 5 fucking minutes you can't get them fittings apart. So we're gonna go like so, like this and like that and like this, and get some new wire nuts. You can't hook a fucking red one up to a white one, you dumbass. You're gonna kill somebody. Yeah. Bada bing, bada boom. I may have to mess with that ground to get this plate on. It's really supposed to be really tight there. Let me get a cap. Get a hard cap for that down there, Jackson. Scooby-Dooby-Dee. There's no need to glue this, guys. It ain't coming off. And if for some reason they need it in the future, just take the cap off, man. Alright, so I'm going to turn the water on up to this ball valve. So guys, it's the smart thing to do whenever you turn water back onto a house, to like turn it on easily, softly, slowly. Listen for the water to stop running and then open it all the way. But it's imperative on this old CPVC, because water rushing through that system could definitely blow a fitting apart and break something. So it's like I said, it's imperative, man, that you be smart. Even this, there's going to be some shots of air. You just want to creep it in. So I got my fan on me. It's fan time. Fandemonium. I definitely am taking that seat out of my, putting my seat back in the front of my truck this weekend. Somehow I lost a Phillips head screwdriver along the line. I'll look under this heater. We're going to let that pressurize with air. So guys, I opened up the dialogue today on this immigration debacle in our country, tearing us apart, costing us a lot of money. Is there a better way to handle this? I think there is. It's called the pathway to citizenship. And we need these people. Mikey Pipes is a friggin' shining example of that. You can't hire anybody. I'm gonna say it's because he's an asshole. I wouldn't, but you know, some would. Okay, so we're building this thing up with air. And I'm going to let it continue to fill, and we'll wrap this up, guys. Alright guys, the water stopped. She left me a note, long time to heat the water in the guest bathroom. It's a long way to that side of the house, guys. I got the note from your mom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call her.
Yeah.
And we can talk about that. I got a solution to that problem.
Okay.
It's just a matter of the distance that this hot water has to travel. Is this something that just happened, or has it always been that way?
I guess it's always been that way.
Yeah. We need a research system on here, man. Yeah, it recircs the hot water through the house.
Okay.
But you've got overhead water piping. This house was re-piped. It appears anyways, by the way the service is done outside.
and the water should be hot as hell now because it's up in the attic on the cold side too.
Okay. Yeah, my mom said that you did the plumbing for these houses.
No, I did, but I'm not sure if this one was one that I did, to be honest with you. I did a lot of them for U.S. Home and Lennar in here. That was back in 97, 98, 99 when I started my business.
Okay.
And let me get this fired up. You can in a minute. Once this, I need you to go and open the hot valves on all the stuff on that.
Put all hot water on.
Yeah, and let it run out. Yep. So you get strong water pressure coming out of it.
Okay.
Mosquito time.
I guess so.
It chew me up at my house, man.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, you want to go open those faucets?
Yep. So all hot water and all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything's so hard to open. How do you do this, guys? Can somebody tell me? Without ripping your fucking fingernails off? It's just terrible, man. Why they do this to us? I hate it. Ah. God damn, man. You fucking kidding me? I'm telling you guys.
The one faucet, it had some orange water come through.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Just run it until you get a good solid stream and it's clear.
Okay. I'll start running the other one.
Yeah. Alright, I can turn this on now. 25 amp breaker. And it's 5 and 11. And yeah. That's what happens when your eyes are bad. This is labeled correctly. Johnny can't see anymore, especially on these stupid panels. Very hard to see the numbers on them. You should be able to count them, do whatever. Yeah, whatever. Fuck you. Kiss my ass. This stuff's pretty good, man. Does anybody know anything about it? Full of sugar. Let me get some stickers, guys. Alright, guys. A couple of business cards. My sticker. I like these yellow ones. Even though it's designed for a gas water heater. It's got my number and my name. And that's really all I need. So, all set. Another shock light valve. All right, brother. I'm gonna write you up an invoice.
Okay.
And I'll put one in this warranty package here.
Okay.
And then I'll leave one on top. All right.
All right.
All right, brother. Take it
rest
easy.
of your day.
Yeah, you too, man. It's Friday. Thank God.
After work for me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I work in a bakery.
Really?
At Publix.
Oh, nice, man. I'll tell you what. Publix makes the best bread around. I think. Their rolls, those French hamburger rolls, if you get them the day they're made, if they're a day old, then it's a different roll.
We get rid of them. That's how it works.
It doesn't feel the same. It doesn't have the crust on the top.
No.
But I love bread, and I love Publix bread.
All right.
The rest of Publix, I'm not sure about.
You're not sure about, okay.
I mean, they're just expensive, that's all.
I wish you the best, thank you.
Thanks, brother. All right, guys, let me wrap. Alright guys, that's a wrap. Put it in on a 45. Stickers, cards, invoiced. Bada bing, bada boom. I am going to write the date on that with a Sharpie. I think I have one in my pocket. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. I had one in my pocket. Son of a bitch. Alright guys. So I'm all done here. It's 11:30. Took me an hour and a half to do that, even though I spent a half hour at least tearing my whole fucking truck apart. So I need to go unload this heater on the back of my truck, and then I'm gonna go purchase this AC unit, 410A. That gas is still pretty cheap. The price is probably going to go up once they've been discontinued, which they already have. Anything new in new houses is going to have this new gas. That's about $1,200 for 25 pounds, I think, or more. So let me go take care of all of that, and it's a wrap for today, man. It's not even 12 o'clock. I'm done. That's why I went into business for myself, not to make $1 million fucking dollars and work like a dog 24/7. I went into business so that I could have a fucking life, and not be banging the clock for 48 hours a week for somebody else, working for their fucking retirement. So I do what I do. It works for me. Get a lot of nasty comments on YouTube, but my life and my business plan is going along just the way I planned it, man. And that's all that counts, guys. That's all that counts. My freedom is the biggest part of my fucking owning a business. You can't put a price on that, guys. You simply can't put a price on that. Try calling your boss up at 8 o'clock in the morning and say, hey, I feel like going fishing today. I can't come in. See how that works out for you. So, learn all you can, get licensed, and go into fucking business for yourself. I encouraged everybody who worked for me to take it as far as they wanted to go, you know? Learn as much as you can, pass the test, and move on. There's enough work for all of us in this country, in this area. There's only about 500,000, not even 1 million plumbers in the United States, man. Statistics, you know, show that. when they do the every 10 years they have the whatever the fuck you call that. It's only 500,000 plumbers in America, man. People who declare that they're a plumber. So everybody can't be a plumber. There's just not a need for millions and millions of fucking plumbers. But you can make yourself a good living working for yourself. 1-man, 2-man shop. Whatever the fuck you want to do. Never my intention to have a huge shop with a bunch of fucking employees, fucking millions of dollars of overhead. That's not what I want. I want to sleep at night. Alright, see you. Alright guys, Johnny Sunshine. It's Friday, about 2 o'clock, and I just picked up my new air conditioner and air handler. And I'll be honest, man, I'm thinking about putting this in the closet in my master bedroom. It's a good sized closet. I've got plenty of room for that air handler, and build a plenum underneath it for the return air. It may be an easier installation than going up in that fucking attic. Extend the wires and the copper, and put a pump in for the drain. It'll be a lot easier for me to maintain, and it'll run a lot better, I'm sure, man. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. It's a 410A 5-ton system, 10-year warranty. I did ask her about the heat strip. It doesn't come with a heat strip. It's another less than $100 for a 10 kW heat strip, so they have to order that for me. But this stuff's going in my garage on those pallets, and I'm gonna run this shit in my house. It's R22. My house is nice and cool. I got a new fan motor on the compressor outside, and I've got a new fan motor on the blower up in the attic. And I'm just gonna run it till it fucking dies, man. Maybe I'll build everything, do everything I need to do down here in the closet. Build a fucking plenum, sit that baby on it, and that's it, man. So I feel good about that. Out the door, less than $4,700, and it's a hell of a lot cheaper than $16,000. So it is what it is, guys. It's not going to be easy. There's a lot of unknowns right now. I'm looking for a retired air conditioning guy who can come to my house. I'm sure there's 100 of them in this fucking area, and they can walk me through what I need to do. I'll pay them handsomely, and I'll do it myself, man. I mean, Jesus Christ, if an air conditioning guy can do it, I know I can. And I'll finish on that note. Nothing but love for my AC guys. Have a great... Alright, guys, so that last segment about my air handler and air conditioning, the compressor, was supposed to be the end of this video, but when I walked in, I got a call from the pipe doctor. And he's having his free fucking hot dog Fridays, and he had 2 people up there that drove all the way from fucking Rhode Island to fucking meet Mikey Pipes, and he bought up one of them posters. I mean, Jesus Christ, the guy's from Rhode Island. Come on, I can't believe he fell for that shit. He actually gave him $42.50, man. Come on. I would at least fucking try to beat him up on the postage, you know, the shipping and handling. Anyways, I talked to the guy and his wife from Rhode Island. They seem like very nice people. they don't fall on the same side of the spectrum as me, and spectrum is the operative word. Yeah, I'm on the spectrum. Anyways, my battery's dying. Mikey, it was great talking to you and your guests up there in Rhode Island. I mean, from Rhode Island. I don't know why they drove all the way to New York to get a fucking free hot dog, but, you know, right there is questionable. And they like you, so it's really questionable. Anyways, have a great evening. You guys have a safe weekend. Johnny's off, Jackson, and I'm gonna find my wrenches. I got I got a 12-inch crescent wrench missing, my big chrome wrench. I think maybe my door opened in the back of the truck and that shit flew out, man, because they were all on one shelf. I don't know, man. It's not a big deal, but I'll lose sleep over it for sure. Anyways, have a great weekend, guys.